The federal government says it will no longer pay for specialized suicide prevention support for LGBTQ youth. The 988 hotline launched a pilot program for LGBTQ plus youth in 2022, but despite more than 1 million people using the line since its inception, it will be going away. The federal government says instead they'll focus on the main hotline. Tonight, the LGBTQ plus community in the capital region is reacting.
It's really easy for people to be very afraid. I understand. I am very afraid.
Nathaniel Gray is the executive director of the Pride Center of the Capital Region, saying people don't realize the importance of a specialized help service, especially for a population who's more likely to run away from home than ask for help.
So having a specific and dedicated line that services LGBTQ kids when they are literally about to commit suicide, which they are 2 to 5 times more likely to do than their peers, it doesn't make sense. It's not a cut that will help in any way.
The White House claims the LGBTQ hotline is being used as a chat service where children are encouraged to embrace radical gender ideology.
So I think that it's a wild accusation that probably deserves some foundation or base. I needed to know more about my community, and that wasn't about sex. That was about how to feel normal when other kids are making you feel like you're not normal.
Meanwhile, on Wednesday morning, the U.S. Supreme Court upheld a Tennessee law that prohibits medical treatments like puberty blockers or hormone therapy for transgender youth. The court leaving decisions like that up to the state's discretion. Now, while New York does provide protections and resources, Albany's In Our Own Voices CEO told us the decision still is heartbreaking.
And I'm saying that, the youth that are out there, you do matter. It is unfortunate and heartbreaking that this ban was upheld because I think it's going to have a trigger effect with false information and not factual information.
Tandra says their organization will do their part to provide the support that's needed, even in the midst of funding cuts coming their way.
We are wanting to let folks know we're still here. We started off years ago with community and community supporting community, and we will continue to do that based on our mission.
In Our Own Voices does have a capital campaign to try and account for those cuts to housing and domestic violence services, saying they're looking to the state as well for help there. As a reminder, you can still use 988 if you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health.